So, how been ya? Welcome to the Black Country Craftsman's YouTube channel. This video is part 4 of the house renovation playlist, where I've purchased a 2-bedroom house to renovate for the rental market. If you'd like to find out more advice on renting houses and the things to look out for before you buy one, check out my other video, the Buy to Let Guide. So let's crack on and pick up where we left off. If you can remember, I changed the towel radiator and fitted the vinyl click floor system in the bathroom. Even though the bathroom isn't finished, I'm diverting to the front garden. The reason is, it's mid-October when I film this, and the weather was dry and pleasant, and also I managed to get some hired help for the day. I've decided to use railway sleepers to create 4 levels on the slope of the garden. We started by removing the soil for the middle sleepers to fit level with the edge of the wall. Placing the 2 sleepers in position, I mark out where to fit the support posts on the 2 joints. Mix some concrete using 3 parts sharp sand to 1 cement and concrete the posts in. I fitted posts at the end to fix the sleepers while the cement sets. Then place a plastic membrane behind the sleepers to stop the wood from rotting, then shovel in the soil. Meanwhile, as I'm working in the garden, I've got the electrician hard at work inside. More on that one later. Also, as you may have noticed, I've got help with the garden. Always do this if you can. Repeat the same process at the lower level, cementing the posts in when you can and fit supports in at the side. At the bottom and side, I've fitted some posts to make the height of the sleepers higher where needed. At the top, I've managed to fit the last one by fixing it to the wall, as there's no joints in this one. So let's take a look from the front of the 4 levels. Next, I've started to dig out the front to fit these concrete edging stones to help keep the stone shale in position. I started to concrete them in on the side using again 3 parts sharp sand to 1 cement. When fitting them, get a string line to help you keep it all in a straight line. When you get to the end, mark the last piece from the bottom. Place in position, then measure the distance at the top that it's out of line. In this case, it's 20 millimeters. Using an angle grinder, cut it, then fit it in place. Where you've marked the bottom, square it up and measure 20 millimeters at the top. Then put a line from that point to the bottom to create a cutting line. There we have it. The right of the edging stone is complete. Repeat the same process to the front of the edging. Using a string line to keep it level. Once again, cut and fit the last piece in. Always place the level onto the edging to make sure you keep it flat. Measure, cut and fit the last piece in and let it all set. I've had to fit this wooden side piece as the level of the soil needs to be higher to cover the bottom of the plastic membrane on the higher one. The way I created the pattern outside was quite simple really, by just getting this simple bottle, drawing a circle, a line round there, then transforming it over to that part there, and then basically again putting it back there. So just trying to break it up a little bit by putting a couple of curves on it. I then proceeded to cut the pattern out using a jigsaw. Now you can see this, but the jigsaw blade only managed to get roughly around halfway through. So this is the offcut. So basically what I did, I cut halfway down. I then made a cut there and there, so far in, and then removed the first part of where I'd cut. By doing so, I then transferred the pattern that I'd previously cut out onto the other side, put a line round it and continued to cut it the other side, hence removing it in two little sections like that, which has really worked out well. So all levels complete, with the soil raked, flat and weed free. We now have to fit this weed control fabric with these plastic spikes holding it in position. Stake it down as much as you think it needs to be. Then place the stone of your choice on top until it's all covered. Repeat the process on all levels. Next, I fitted the capping on top using these wooden decking panels. Mark the two ends. Then put a diagonal line across to create a mitre cut. When cut, place it back on and mark the other piece, then cut it. As you can see, the decking on top really sets it off. Repeat the process on all the levels to finish the front garden off. The front garden is now looking really good. Just need to plant some plants when the time is right. Now, back to what the electrician was up to. Okay, the electrician has been in, sorted out some new sockets there. Yet to have the cooker one sorted out yet, as he needs to change the cable, as the cable wasn't thick enough that was originally fitted. Got the two there and 2 on the end. The spur on the end will work the new one there, which is ready for the freezer, and that one there will, as you can see, we've got some new cables coming out the wall there. That will fire up the lighting for underneath the cabinets for when the kitchen is installed. So as soon as that cable is installed, we can then start filling all these holes ready for when the kitchen arrives shortly. We can get that fitted. Okay, we've got the consumer unit all fitted. So that's fully compliant with all the regulations now for the rental market. In the next episode, you'll see me go back inside to fit a new bath panel and fit a new toilet in the bathroom. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video, smash us a like, drop us a comment, and if we can help you, we will. And please subscribe to give us a little support. Also, please check out our other videos, as we've got quite a few out now. You may find something that might just help you out in the future.